Last year, I spent months working on my half marathon time. Since I started running, I was able to bring my half marathon PB down from 150 to around 80 minutes. And if there's one workout that I had to choose that helped me knock off 30 minutes from my PB time, it will be this. This year, I'm trying to get sub 80 minutes in a half marathon race, and I'm gonna have to incorporate this workout again into my training. The only difference is I'm taking you along with me. So let's go. So we're just doing a light little warm-up before we actually get into the session, but let me explain what the session is. It's going to be a 60-minute progression split into 3 different 20-minute blocks. The first 20 minutes is going to be just faster than your marathon pace. The second 20 minutes is going to be just a little bit slower than your target half marathon pace. And the third and final 20 minutes is going to be a little bit quicker than your half marathon pace. It's a beautiful day, the perfect conditions for this run, so I thought, why not tackle my hardest session of the week today? Don't forget that your half marathon time might be different to mine, so try and adjust your paces accordingly.
You can adapt this session for different distances or abilities as well. Maybe starting off with a shorter version with 3 lots of 10 minutes instead of 20, or if you wanted to do a longer session for marathon training, you could do 3 lots of 30 minutes centered around marathon pace effort.
So that's the warm-up done. We're about to go into our first 20-minute block at 4 minutes per kilometer in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's not start out too quick as well. A lot of people would start out this workout overcooking the first little bit. We're gonna ease into it. I'm going at a 3:29 pace. Definitely gonna slow this down, nice and chilled, because I have 59 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Just gonna lock into the pace and we'll slow it right down again.
This workout eases you in at a pace that is just below race pace. It's a great way to practice pacing at the start of the race. 20 minutes is a big block, so you can't afford to go off too fast, just like in a race. In a half marathon training block, I repeat this workout a couple of times. The first time, I'll be looking at my watch a lot to try and learn the pace. Then the second time through, I'll be trying to test how well I know race pace and trying to feel it more than clock watch.
All right, I'm at 4-minute pace now, which is beautiful. But again, it feels like natural and comfortable to be able to talk, which is not something I could have said 2-3 years ago. Kilometer 1, 3:58. It's about two seconds off, but we'll take it. It's not too bad. As long as I stay within 3 to 5 seconds either side of the targeted pace, I'm doing okay. That's kilometer 2 done, 3:57 again. I need to slow down a little bit. So with a workout like this, especially when you're really honing into your pace, I'd highly advise dragging a friend out. I always have one person that I do a very hard session with, and I never see him outside of that. So we know that when we're meeting, it's just me and him. You might recognize him from the Milton Keynes video, one of my pacers, Alex. We do every single hard session together and then don't see each other for the rest of the week. The wind is blowing against me right now. I feel like I'm in a music video with my hair just... The next little block after this, we're gonna bring it right down to a 3:50 pace, and I probably won't be able to talk because when we get into that next block, it's just silence and heaving from me. We're about 4.6 kilometers in to the first block of 20 minutes, and it's time for me to take my gel. I like to sip my gels throughout a 400 meter window or just a bit over. And we're testing new gels today. So we're gonna see how these fare on race day. Nice, very nice. Very warm in my pocket. Don't go out too fast, kids. You're not like this. Let's go. That's 20 minutes in. We're at speed up.
After 20 minutes, it's time to pick up the pace from 4 minutes per kilometer to 3 minutes 50 per kilometer. It's not a huge change, but at the end of the 20 minutes, you'll start to feel it. And then it's time to get even faster.
We're into the second 20-minute block now. And this is where you really want to lock in, get this under control.
It's cool coming back over time and repeating this workout and seeing how your paces develop. I remember the first time doing this workout thinking, how can I get any faster than this? But closer to the race, this started to feel more manageable, which was a huge boost in confidence.
I think my half marathon pace would be 3:47 per kilometer. So right now we're doing 3:50s and then we're gonna go into 3:45s. So either side of that, we're flirting with that number. This session is getting you running at different paces, especially slower and faster than half marathon pace. So you know you have that in the locker, especially if you want a negative split a whole race. This is ideal because we're starting slower than your target pace and progressing to faster than your target pace so you can finish strong. And I think that's what this workout is trying to replicate or emulate in advance. Oh, that's 3:20, let's not go there. Again, as you start to get into those quicker paces and you get a bit more tired, make sure you really focus on your breathing and your form. You don't want either of those to start breaking down, especially with fatigue. So chest up, really drive those knees. Listen to all the coaching points that myself, Sarah, Andy, James, that we all give you, and lock in. We've run 30 seconds, so a minute and a half before we go into what I like to call Struggle City, or the pain cave, and you definitely won't hear from me in that last 20 minutes. The thing about this workout is there's literally no respite. It's like you start strong and you finish stronger. There is no time to take a breather, but let's get through it. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're only 5 seconds quicker for this last little bit, which doesn't feel like much, but when you're 40 minutes into the run already, it makes a massive difference. 3:35, let me slow down.
You can literally do this workout anywhere, in a park, on a track, on a treadmill, just ideally somewhere where you can continuously run and not have to stop for traffic lights. That's why I love this workout, because it's quite adaptable. So if you don't have access to a track, it really doesn't matter.
Damn, 3:41. Again, I get excited. Let me slow it down. My feet are on fire. That's 2 kilometers into this block, 3:44. I'm really tired now. Tired. But we push. Just over 12 minutes left. 4th kilometer, 3:44. Just gotta hold on to this for another 8 minutes. And we'll be fine. 1.2 kilometers out, or 6 minutes. So maybe 1.5 kilometers. Ah. 3:43. 1 kilometer left, or just over. 3 minutes left at this pace. Just over a kilometer. I mean, just under. Really struggling now. Almost there.
There was not much talking going on in the last 20 minutes, which hopefully shows how hard I was working. This workout is intense. There's no rest or walking recovery, so it's hard to work for the full 60 minutes, but it leaves you feeling so strong and confident for race day if you can complete it. This workout is more of a tempo threshold workout. If you're training towards a faster half marathon, you need to be doing easy paced runs, long runs, and faster sessions, which could be something like this, or an interval session where there are faster sections with rest and recovery. If you're running 3 times a week, you can alternate between doing a tempo or a threshold run and an interval session each week. If you're running 4 or more times a week, you could do 1 easy run, 1 tempo run, 1 interval session, and a long run. Tempo runs are definitely what I think has helped me become stronger and more efficient at longer distances.
We're into last minute, 20 seconds. Let's go. My hip flexors, my feet, my glutes, everything hurts. 45 seconds. Finish strong, finish strong. 25, 10, 5, 3, 1. Ouch, that hurts. It's under. I'm just doing a little cool down now, 5 or 10 minutes to bring my heart rate right back down before I stretch it out and relax. And that's the session done. That there is gonna get you ready for half marathon day. Let me know if you think I'm gonna hit my sub 80 half, and if you wanna see another workout that Sarah's done, make sure you watch this video right here.